Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Aylesworth and we're going to do the white powder lab. Here's our white powder. I'm going to read through the instructions first and then we're going to go through and do each one. First we're going to fill our Dixie cup here, approximately 1/3 of the way full with white powder. We're going to touch it and see if it's smooth or rough. We're going to slowly add water to the powder until the combination makes a putty-like material. Stir as you add water, so I'm going to need a bowl and a spoon before I get going here. I'm going to observe how the mixture moves as you stir with the stick or the spoon. Final consistency should be like that of toothpaste. I'm going to stir rapidly and then slowly. Is there a difference in the way the mixture responds than the way you add energy? I'm going to try putting the mixture in the palm of your hand. Can you roll into a ball? What happens when you try to stop rolling it? And then I'm going to experiment with the substance. I'm going to push the spoon down in through it slowly and then quickly. Squeeze it in my hand, roll it into a ball, pull it apart, hit the ball with a hammer. Well, I don't have a hammer, but I can hit it with my fist. And when finished, I'm going to deposit all the materials into a trash can. So that's what our lab is, and then I'm going to write my observations and sketch my observations. So, I have my spoon in my bowl. Put this to 1/3 of the way full. That's about it. And I'm going to add water so that it's about another 1/3 of the way full. I'm going to mix it up inside the bowl. And it's very, very watery, which means I've added too much water. So I'm going to add more powder. Getting more of a thick mixture. Add more powder. Thicker mixture. Still very watery. Add more powder. It's very runny. Add more powder. And you can see I've got like a clump there. And that's kind of what I want. I want this sort of clumpy mix. But I need it to be consistent throughout. think I've got it now. Very watery putty. This did it. There we go. So I have this material that when I can roll it into a ball, sort of. It's watery if I let it sit, but I can roll it into a ball. But once I let it sit for a while, it just kind of melts. It makes a mess. If I try to put my spoon in quickly, I can't get into it. If I let it go slowly, it slowly goes down. If I squeeze it in my hand with force, it resists me. Without force, it just kind of melts. I've got a ball here, rolled it into a ball, and I got to keep moving it, otherwise it's going to melt. And I pull it apart, and it pulls apart into two pieces that then melt if I let them sit. If I pound it with my fist into my palm, it doesn't compress. If I stick my finger into it and pull it up, stick both my fingers into it, pull it up, nothing sticks to it. Oh, that's not true. I got a little bit to stick. But if I press my fingers down into it, I don't get anything to stick. So, slowly put my fingers into it. Slowly put my fingers into it and slowly pull out. I get stuff to stick. Slowly put my fingers into it, quickly pull out, nothing sticks. Alright, and that's the lab. So, come up with some sketches for the materials that I've done, or the examples that I've done, and come up with a description for the pieces that I've shown.